Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Danny. Obviously, as you might know, or if you don't know, if you're a new viewer, then like, subscribe, and comment. It's gonna really help. I'm gonna be releasing videos pretty much daily from this point on the schools I got accepted to. And today I'm gonna start off with USC Marshall, my stats, extracurriculars, and essays that got me into USC Marshall. So this video is aimed for non-traditional students, but if you're a traditional student and you wanna keep watching if you're interested in what stats I have, or if this video might actually even help you. So you never know, because I know I did watch a lot of traditional students videos from high school to college to help me with my admissions process. So maybe if you watch a non-traditional student, it might just help you in your admissions process. You never know. You need to keep an open mind frame. And let's start off. So my stats: I had a 3.8 college GPA. I transferred from the University of Texas at San Antonio. So 3.8, I had basically all A's, A minuses, A pluses, pure A's, and UTSA with 1B. But in my previous college before that, I was going to University of Colorado at Colorado Springs, and I was going to college during deployments and during training events, so my grades weren't the best. I was floating at mostly B, so I feel like that's what brought me down to 3.8, or else I would have had a strong 3.9. I believe. I'm not too sure. I haven't done the math on that, but yeah, 3.8 GPA, 3.9 from UTSA. I had about a 2.1 or a 2.3 high school GPA. Granted, I graduated a few years ago, but I have a few guys from my cohort. There's one guy that he had about a 1.1 high school GPA, and he's at Princeton right now as an undergrad. So you know what? Don't be deterred by your GPA when you were a high school student. If you're non-traditional and you've matured, if you're a traditional student, yeah, you might be cooked if you had a 2.3 or 1.1 GPA. But if you're a non-traditional student, don't be deterred. I had a horrible GPA. I know worse GPAs than I did. Keep at it. Show your growth. Show that you've matured, and show you want to be there. So for my extracurriculars, I have my iPad here, so don't mind. This is where I'm getting all my stuff. Extracurriculars. I was a squad leader in the U.S. Army. I led a group of 8 soldiers, give or take. I was a treasurer of the treasurer and tutor of the Student Veteran Association. Treasurer, I dealt with all the financials. I tutored students that were struggling in math, economics. My main skill, I guess, was business/finance. I was a UTSA Economic Society attendee. These are non-leadership guys, so except for treasurer, that counts leadership. But remember, I just want you to remember during these extracurriculars, not all of them have to be leadership. Of course, you want to sprinkle some leadership on there, but if you're thinking about going to college, if you're trying to set up your extracurriculars, think of stuff, especially if you're non-traditional. We have so much slots on the Common App. Think of stuff that you might have done that were unique, that were interesting. One of my extracurriculars was I worked in McDonald's, and I really implemented how that was beneficial towards me. It helped my customer service. It helped me talking to people. It helped me being a better worker. Like, you could make your extracurriculars unique in its own way. So, attendee of the Investment Society, I was a jiu-jitsu practitioner. For the U.S. Army, there's more U.S. Army type stuff. I was handpicked so we can help co-create the digital Garrison app. I was a practitioner, so these are going back to high school. I did implement some high school extracurriculars. Not that I don't think they mattered because I was in high school so long ago, but you know what? I had so much room, so I figured this was going to show a little bit of my personality. I was a practitioner of the high school cross-country team, the high school wrestling team, and the high school soccer team. For internships, I was an assistant broker at Keller Williams Realty. I helped real estate agents on day-to-day operations and wrote contracts out. This was an Army program. We were allowed to go intern for a few weeks. It's very hard to come by, so if you're in the Army, good luck. I was a research assistant for a professor at Princeton University. We did research on baseball statistics and how baseball stats coincide with financial decisions people make. It's pretty complicated. It's too much to talk about right now, but those were my extracurriculars. And for my essays, I basically had the same theme for every single school. So if you're watching these videos like orderly in a way, you're gonna notice the patterns of my essays. The pattern is I had a huge house fire in 2020, And the house fires what kind of motivated me to get out the military and chase an education. So it's kind of the same pattern, but I changed it up for the school I went to. Like, for example, sometimes with these essays, guys, you need to give the schools what they want. So my dream school was actually Stanford. I thought it was in a way destiny that my house burned down, and it made me want to achieve a dream at Stanford. And it's kind of crazy how I got into Stanford, but I chose Princeton overall. But that's a video for the future, why I chose Princeton. Stay around, and I'm gonna give you guys the full deets on that. But yeah, I changed it up for every school. Why that specific school was my dream school. So, anyways, let's just get on with the essay. I'm just kind of yapping here, but. So we're going to start with the writing questions. Sorry, not the essay, the writing questions. So, dream job. I said investment banker and the governor of Colorado. If you had a theme song, what would it be? Trapped, Headstrong. Dream trip. Cinque Terre, Italy. What TV show will you binge watch next? World War II, From the Front Lines. Which well-known person or fictional character would be your ideal roommate? I said Shane Gillis or Gillis, however you pronounce his name. And here, guys, I think I kind of cooked myself a little bit. I got in, but I kind of regretted when I saw it a few weeks ago. Favorite book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. So I kind of have too much military-related stuff on my personal descriptions. So I kind of figured this would be a reason why I would get rejected, because it doesn't show much of my personality. I just kind of just yapped and put it on there. But if I would have changed anything, I would have probably changed my favorite book. No one wants to know about The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And what TV show will you binge watch next? World War II, From the Front Lines. I wish I would have said something else there. So, anyways, I'll move on. If you had to teach a class on any topic, what would it be? I said economics, history, or Latino studies. Describe yourself in 3 words. First word, ambitious. Second word, inspiring. Third word, relentless. What is your favorite snack? Chopped fruit topped with hot sauce and lime. Best movie of all time, Gladiator. Gladiator 2 comes out in like a week, so I'm so excited for that. So excited. But it's between Gladiator and 300. I'm a sucker for war movies like this. All right, now for the essays. Describe how you plan to pursue your academic interests and why you want to explore them at USC specifically. Please feel free to address your first and second choice major selections. Approximately 250 words. So like I said, I had to change this up for every school. It's a necessary evil. I know, I understand. Trust me. So answer. My aspiration to excel in business administration with a focus on finance and political science at USC is driven by a clear vision to take on significant leadership roles in Colorado's dynamic economic and political landscape. USC's renowned Marshall School of Business present an unparalleled platform for cultivating the skills and knowledge necessary for this ambition. The Business Administration Finance program at USC Marshall is uniquely positioned to deepen my understanding of finance and its practical applications in the business world. The curriculum's emphasis on analytical skills, economic theory, and real-world financial strategies aligns perfectly with my goal to become a proficient financial leader. I am excited about courses like corporate financial strategy and investment analysis, which I believe are instrumental in honing my financial acumen. Sorry, guys, I'm not. It's kind of small. I'm reading through the app, so anyways, I'll keep going. Simultaneously, pursuing a major in political science will complement my financial expertise with a profound understanding of government operations and policy making. This dual perspective is crucial for my goal to influence economic and political strategy. USC Dorns Life comprehensive political science program focusing on American politics, public policy, and international relations will equip me with the necessary insights into the complex interplay between economics and politics. USC's vibrant life, diverse student body, and numerous leadership opportunities will allow me to engage with and learn from various perspectives. I am keen on joining student organizations such as the USC Finance Society and the Political Student Assembly, where I can apply classroom knowledge in practical settings and expand my leadership skills. That's a mouthful. All right, for the second essay. Starting with the beginning of high school / secondary school, if you had a gap where you were not enrolled in school during the fall or spring term, please address the gap in your educational history. You do not need to address a summer break. After high school, I embarked on a distinctive journey, diverging from the traditional academic path by enlisting in the U.S. Army. This 7-year interlude was driven by a quest for discipline, challenge, and personal development, and it profoundly shaped my character and professional direction. During my service, I actively excelled in various leadership roles, from guiding paratroopers to training international allies, requiring me to adapt quickly, analyze complex situations, and lead diverse teams under high pressure or routine conditions. My leadership was refined and characterized by empathy, resilience, and precision. A notable achievement was my selection for a specialized task force in Hawaii, where we developed the digital garrison app to improve soldier morale and quality of life. The project demonstrated innovation in solving traditional problems and gained widespread adoption across the military community, reflecting our team's vision and commitment. Simultaneously, I sought to expand my experience outside the military. I completed internships at the Aerospace and Defense Department of Colorado, mentored by the Lieutenant Governor, and at Keller Williams Realty. These internships provided valuable insights in policymaking and business. Serving my country while pursuing personal and professional growth has prepared me uniquely for academic pursuits at a prestigious institution like USC. During this tenure, I have also gathered with veteran-owned organizations. I started writing a financial literacy handbook, which I'm still in the process of, stay tuned, dedicated to lower enlisted soldiers, and formulating a new app to help soldiers read their leave and earning statement and make light investments decisions early in their career. So I know that was a handful, guys, but there goes my stats, extracurriculars, and essays that got me into USC, the Marshall School of Business. Comment, like, subscribe. Join my Discord, linked in the description box below. There we're going to be discussing more universities. We have a community going, so that's great. Join the community and keep in touch. And stay tuned for my future videos. I'm going to keep making these videos on the universities I got into. I'm probably going to release another one tomorrow, so stay tuned.